In this video, I'm gonna show how to take around 609 YouTube videos and turn them into blog posts. So let's get to it. And I'm of course gonna use make.com, and I'm gonna use a visual database. In this instance, we're using aitable. This is what we're looking at right now. What we need in order to create this automation is, first we need to get all the YouTube video links. We then need the titles, or at least that's how my automation works. Then I manually add in the author. I've created this blog called promosi.blog, and I have a neat little disclaimer here saying that I'm not affiliated with them, and they made all the videos, and we don't. We're just doing this by using AI and automation. I have already written to acquisition.com and informed them about this project, and if they want have the blog or shut it down, whatever, they can just write to us. So we're not doing anything devious here. I'm not even putting ads on this. So this is a test and to show what is possible. Anyways, let's just take a look at how the articles look. We pull in the image from YouTube, we take the title of the video, we then summarize the video, because just taking information from one place and making it into a blog post is not something that enriches the experience. So in my opinion, by actually creating summaries of videos, and you can see the other stuff, but we create a summary here. Then we have the video, then we have a how to take action section. So how to actually apply the principles of this video to your business and in life without watching this like 30-minute video. Then we extract some quotes from the transcript, and then we add in the full transcript here. And the reason why I chosen this format is that I don't have time to look at all the videos. So I really like to have a condensed summary of a video, like what's the key takeaways here, how should I take action on it, and the quotes are mostly because people just love quotes. So I've chosen those three things to be put in these articles. Now, let's get to the scraping part, because this is automated as well. And I've taken both Alex's and Layla's videos, scraped, including some shorts. But to start with, we only took the videos. So in order to take, I think we're up to 609 videos by now. I needed some automation in order to get all these links scraped. Come to the rescue is TaskMagic here. I know you can go into YouTube and scrape videos by using some sort of thingy in the console. I'm not that smart, or at least I couldn't get it to work. So if you go to inspect and then you go to console, then you can start typing some scripts and you might be able to extract this. But I couldn't get that to work, so instead I used TaskMagic. This is a neat little program that allows us to scrape almost anything. We want to put this into a Google Sheet, because we can send the information to Google. I've chosen this channel as a test. So country, living, experience. Great if you're in the DIY, gardening and self-sustainability niche. I've created a Google Sheet here. I have shared it with this one, automations@taskmagic.com, in order for it to access the Google Sheet. That is a prerequisite. And in the Google Sheet, we have a column called link, column called title. Let's see what we can do. First of all, we set the go-to page. This is this one, where all the videos are at. Great. If there's a pop-up, we click save. Then we scroll down for 50 seconds to get all the videos, or at least get more videos. Then we scrape the links, then we scrape the titles, and at the end we send it to a Google Sheet, and we have mapped the two columns. So respectively, that step 4 is put into link and step 5 is to title. That looks good. Let's play this automation and see what happens. We click on play. It opens a new window which is controlled by TaskMagic. You can see up here, top left, Chrome is being controlled by automated test software. And in a moment it will start scrolling down for 50 seconds, and I'm just gonna pause the video in the meantime. We have now stopped scrolling, and I can see that we didn't get to the bottom here, but it's okay. Now we are at step 4 and 5. It will go ahead and take all the links, and then it will take all the titles. See step 5. Now it got green here in the background. It took the links. 6, it will take all the titles. Probably go green again. Let's just see. Come on. You can do it. There we go. Green. Then it will close the window. Completed. Closed. And as you can see, we now have a Google Sheet with a bunch of video links and a bunch of titles, which we can then copy, paste over into our visual database. You can also just use Google Sheet, of course. I just like to use visual databases like aitable or airtable because it makes my life easier. So we now have the link, the title, we put in the author, then we come to the make part. I also have a status field, which is a shifter, so we can queue, we can see it's processing, or we can queue, we can process, we can see that it is in process, then it is posted. Inside of make, we need to have a throttle script first, because if you take all your videos and you just blast 600 videos onto your script here, it will die. We need to do a throttle first. And this is done by this search. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take all the videos. I'm just gonna put them to queue, and I can then queue all these here. From there, I will then run this search record. And what we're going to do, we're going to find the field called status. We're going to look for queue. And we're going to return the status field. Plus, I'm limiting the search to 100. So when I did this, I batched it up in 100 at a time. So if we click on run this module only, we can see that we got these 13 bundles, which are first 13 here. Awesome. We then have an iterator, which will take each of the bundles, then iterate them. I think we can actually, we don't need to add an iterator. I just use iterators all the time, so I added an iterator. We're gonna do a sleep for 5 seconds, and then we're gonna update the record where the status field changes from queue to process. Once it hits process inside of our database, here we have an automation that states when the status is process, we trigger a webhook which sends to a webhook and includes the record ID. When this is switched to process, the second script here be triggered. So now we trigger this webhook here. We go ahead and this router, sorry about that. We get the information from the record. Let's just take one of the records. This will be that record here, and say run this module only record ID. There we now have all the fields. We have the link for the YouTube video, and we have the here the title of the video plus the author. What we needed in order to create our blog post. Then we go ahead and get the transcript. In this instance, we're using Data for SEO, which is an API platform you can call and get a lot of SEO data back. They also have a YouTube endpoint, which will give you a lot of information, including transcripts. So we're gonna get the English transcript back from video link. And we also want to get more information about the video, for example, the link to the image. And to get that, we need to call another API call again to Data for SEO. So they were not in the same API call, so I needed to split them up. We then compose a string, so we split this by, or we map all this because that comes in as an array. So we map the array by text, and then we join this large text thingy by a space, so we get one large text block. We then add a filter here, so if there's no text, there's no transcript, we stop. We then get the file, which is the featured image, the image from the YouTube video. We convert it into a JPEG, and you can see that we need to take out some title thingies in order to create a file name which is usable. We then resize it, then we upload it to our WordPress blog post with the title here, and yeah, so we can use that as a featured image. From there, we write the summary, we write the quotes, we write how to implement, we map it to a category, or we find a category. So based on the transcript, we ask the AI to set a token, or a, not a token, set a category. These categories, 44, 43, etc., are in my WordPress instance, and this AI node will output only the category number. We then put all the AI answers into this markdown to HTML. We add in here the video, so as we can see here, just take one of these, that we get the summary, and then we have the video. So we put in a placeholder for the video, and implement that just in a moment. We do some formatting to get it to look nice, and we then have the HTML output from this node, which we can input into the create blog post WordPress node. In here you can see we have the title, we have the content, and in here I am replacing the HTML that's coming out. I'm replacing the insert video here with the embed in brackets, the YouTube link, and then embed with a / here. This specific code will create an embedded video like this in WordPress. This might differ from platform to platform. We're setting this to post, the type is post, and we're gonna set the status to publish, so it's gonna publish just as we created. We set the date of the video. The video date is set as the posting date, so we don't try and say that this is newer than it is. This is from October 1st, 2020, when the video was made. That's just how I did it. Feel free to do whatever you want. Category set in there, author set in here, and we switch between AI Alex and AI Layla. That's why we have this shifter field. If the author is Alex Homosi, it is a 2, and if it's not, then it will be 10, which is Layla Homosi, or AI Layla. Then we have the featured media ID, which is put in there. That was generated down here. And this script will then add blog post. From there, we just update the AI table, record here in the record ID. Status is changed to posted. Summary is put in here. Quotes are put in there. Implementation or how to do stuff is put in there. Full transcript put in this field. We then add some tags to get that, the featured image URL, the category, and the WordPress ID. So, to put in the blog URL, haven't put that in yet. Last thing to touch upon is to look inside the AI notes a bit. These are very standard AI prompting. You add in a system prompt, how you want it to behave. Then you add a user prompt. You can also add an assistant in between if you have a lot of information. I just did it with a simple system prompt and a user prompt. Yada yada yada. Include details for the summary. Speaker is Alex Homosi, and then the full transcript. Max tokens. I saw that up here. We have inside of make, you may be limiting, or it may be limiting your outputs because they did an update where all max tokens, if this field was blank, it then got reset to 300. So please go ahead and check your max tokens in your OpenAI nodes, just like FYI. Anyways, it does the same thing. Quotes, system prompt, user prompt, like select 5 quotes from the transcript, format them like this. The source is author, which is Alex Homosi or Layla Homosi. Here's the full transcript. Okay. How to implement, same thing. System prompt, user prompt, speaker. I added in the bulleted points here as well, just because I thought it would create a better output than the full transcript. Category, I think I only have quotes. No, sorry, the summary and how to implement. No, I actually only have the summary, so only the bulleted points in order to save some tokens. Okay. And that's about it. Now you got the full explanation of how to take a lot of YouTube videos and turn them into blog posts. So to recap, first, find a YouTube channel, find the video section, create a Google Sheet, share that sheet, TaskMagic, create a scraping automation which will scrape all your YouTube videos into your Google Sheet, put those into a visual database like aitable or airtable, or keep it in Google Sheet if you fancy that. Then create a throttle script so you don't overload OpenAI or Make or any system, and set whatever you're gonna set to queue. back. The throttle system will trigger the script, the writer system, which will go ahead and get all the information necessary. So we're gonna get the transcript, and we're gonna get the image URL or YouTube thumbnail use. Upload the image, generate the text, convert it to markdown, convert the markdown into HTML, and upload the blog post. So I hope this inspired you to create some automations for yourself. If you have any questions, ask away. Subscribe to the channel. I hope you will, because yeah, we're still a small channel, so everything helps at this point. And if you want some of these scripts for free, you can join our free community. I'll put a link in the description. We have full-on blog writing scripts, so they look something like this. Let me see here. This is one of our blog post writers where we can generate a bunch of different outlines and generate blog posts. So you can get all this for free. Just join the community and download all the scripts and get everything. So thanks for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video.